So sometimes, right, I say my name a lot, and the reason for that is so that you know my name. Now that you know my name, you know what it is. Right, I grew up in a household, right, that I'm prone to dynasties. Let me say, wait a minute. Let me explain to you what I'm saying. Pops was into the Lakers. Lakers had cold team, point guard, no man in the post, score one for the home team, and that's what it is. That's what it is. That's really what it is. You know what I'm saying? I actually lost the thought that I was finna say, but I'm finna keep going because it really is genuine like this. Togetherness, though. You know what I'm saying? It's different things with us. You know, it's not a brag or a boast type thing. I ain't got to do that. I'm really like this. So I say my name repeatedly because there's somebody repeating after me. Is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. People know. Real folks know. You know. So we just keeping it real. Um, there's some different things though out here. Um, and again, we raising awareness. We raising awareness so much because it's this important. It's not a seasonal thing. I mean, we got spring, winter, fall, summer, all those things. That's true. But what we're talking about is all the time, every time, and right now. So I shoot it like this. You know, I ain't bigger than nobody. I ain't better than nobody. I am being the best that I can be. I'm a best to be. Period. I'm a best to be. Period. Wherever you see me, this is what it is. I ain't bigger or better than anybody though. You know what I'm saying? In that sense. It's just cool. You know what I'm saying? It's all types of tight. You know what I'm saying? I respect a lot of stuff. People would be surprised what I respect. It ain't. I do things with aggression. I get aggressive. I get frustrated. These types of things. I'm reiterating these things. I'm bringing them back up. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking on this shit because I'm human. Don't think that I ain't human like you. I don't know what I do know what's going on is a certain, you know what I'm saying, you got a certain type of sucker that's speaking and got no business speaking. We going forward. You know what I'm saying? Anybody with any kind of common sense already knows that I ain't got nothing to do with that. Ain't no way that I shake hands with that motherfucker. Ain't no way that that sucker is a part of anything that I'm doing. Anybody with any kind of common sense knows that. When you listen to that motherfucker, if you choose to listen, you already know. You shouldn't give it no more than 2 minutes. On top of that, his breath stank. This motherfucker would try to convince you to not brush your teeth. Talking about I'm the bug. Nigga, you soft, you a sucker. And you are the nigga. You ignorant. Don't fall for that shit. You know. But now on the other hand, live life. Whatever your, cause something's calling you. Ain't no way that it's not. I'm the same as you. Ain't no way that it's not. Something has been calling me all this time. I picked up the pen and I got busy. That's what I did. That's what I'm doing. Something's calling you. That's your passion. You know right from wrong. You've been had ass whoopings and everything else behind it. You know right from wrong. You had ass whoopings and everything else behind it. You got tired of ass whoopings and you started doing right. You ain't getting no ass whoopings no more. That's what ended up happening. Go back to that, because I am too. We learning together, we growing together, we doing this together. You know what I'm saying? In that sense. You know what I'm saying? In that sense. We are individuals, adults, we grow, but in that sense, we all know right from wrong. But do what's right for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't have I'm not a wave cap, right? I don't have a one size fits all. However, I do have an attitude solution. I can give you something. Research yourself. If you don't like the SWOT analysis, do something else that helps you figure out what's going on with you. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you're around somebody that wants you to feel down and out and miserable, you want to shake that. We uplifting, having, chilling. You get it. So you know what I'm saying? It's a difference. You know, that kind of thing. And the truth is, I want to go in a different direction with this conversation tonight. I'm buzzed. But everything I'm saying is solid. It's always 2+2 = 4 and some more. So I ain't even tripping. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way I want to see you down and out. Ain't no way I want to see you down and out. If you down and out and ain't got nothing in your pockets, what, you got a sense of humor? If you down and out and ain't got nothing in your pockets, you looking in mine. I don't want you looking over here. I'm going to tell you how to get it. And how you get it is from here. You know what I'm saying? But that's not all, though. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes with the money comes some other shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still learning. Be solid first. Be solid first, and the money will come. It's no way that it's not. You know, and life is a long time. So I done made mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like speaking on that prison stuff because I'm not an animal. I don't need to be caged up about shit. But I have been 4 or 5 times. 2 numbers, all that. So credibility, logos, pathos, ethos, there you go. I've been several times. P numbers, all kind of stuff. So you know what I'm saying? But now, it's difficult. It's difficult for me to say this because there's real riders in there. All we did was we got committed hearts and should have went right and just made a left. And that left ended up like this. So I ain't speaking down on nobody. There's some cold riders up in there. If you're young and you're listening to this, understand. You know what I'm saying? And gravitate towards. Because you know there's Muslims in there. And they teaching you right. They teaching you right. And this is just what it is. They teaching you right. And it's subtle. Whereas the other motherfucker is loud. Constantly. The Muslim, he's going to give you ingredients, though. Here, what you finna do with it? 'Cause I got some more for you. This is real. You know what I'm saying? The other motherfucker is like this, constantly. The Muslim, with the water, it's real. It's really not a game like that. It's not a game at all. So, and I'm just sharing with you. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I'm human. I'm always human. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I know enough to know that I need to say this. You know, we pop it. I'ma stay popping it. Make no mistake. I'm finna stay popping it. But what's real is you got Muslims in there that's teaching you. Understand that you're being taught, that you're being embraced is what's happening. Okay? You're being embraced. Because there's other, everything has a force. Certain forces that are against you. When you're with the Muslim, you calm, you quiet, you listen. With this other force, you ready to trip. For what? What you tripping for? Off what? Of somebody you don't even know? You didn't even give yourself a chance to get to know him. What you might not want to trip with him. He just look like that. That's a family man. What makes you think he's gonna let you destroy his family? You see what I'm saying? So sometimes things are broadcasted in a different way. Is what it is. You have to use your own discernment, which means I feel you. If you ain't feeling it, you ain't feeling it for a reason, naturally. This is the best I can give you. What I really want to tell you will shock the shit out of you. Not that I'm bigger or better, none of that, but it's really the truth. The Muslim, the brother that practices Islam, the brother, the Aztec, the Celt that practices Islam is clean and all these things. And it gives you enough, feeds you, except the meal. You know the difference. It's the same difference. You was getting your ass whooped when you was little. Right from wrong. Ain't no way this is right. You walking around saying this, doing this, sounding like this, spelling like this. Once again, you're over 50 and you're sounding like you're 17. It couldn't be right. I love my pops. He James Brown, he George Clinton, and a few other people. But let me tell you something. If, but there is no if. But if he came to me, and I love my pops. He raised a lot of people out of East Palo Alto. If he came to me sounding younger than me, how I'm gonna look up to him? I look up to him. This is what I'm saying. Wait a minute. This is what I'm saying. He ain't being nobody but him. Period.